the heroines.
गुरु महाराज जी विष्णु पुराण जो सीरियल बना था इसमें विष्णु बने थे और सारे अवतार का रूप धारण किया था। राम भी बने थे, परशुराम भी बने थे, सब अवतार विष्णु रामायण विष्णु पुराण है।
Vishnu.
Sorry?
Sorry? हाँ.
Okay for you?
Yeah. For me it was okay.
बहुत पसंद
All the facilities, everything was done very well.
फोटो
Very well. In fact, I was telling him we should do this in more centers. We should do it in more centers. Because it's promoting the Gita and, because everybody, Maharaji is in his own Chakravyuh. They don't know how to come out. And the
एंडिंग बड़ा अच्छा किया था।
only way to come out is Samarpan. Unless we submit to God.
वो यही श्लोक बोला था ना,
Yeah.
सर्वधर्मान प्रतिज्ञा मां कृष्ण। एंडिंग इनके इष्ट देव है नरसिंह।
सुबह बोले बोझी
नरसिंह भगवान इनके इष्ट देवता है।
My Kuldev.
सामने से फोटो भी आ जाएगा इधर सामने
हाँ, ऐसे।
एक मिनट इधर 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 थोड़ा देखिए आप भी हाँ ठीक है
इतने पॉपुलर है महाराज।
In Mumbai, I live near Pedder Road, Maharaj. Near Pedder Road. But I keep going to Valkeshwar Chopati temple.
चौपाटी वो नजदीक पड़ता है।
Closer to me. Closer to me. Initially, when Surdas ji was there in Juhu, sometimes I used to go there. I think now he's moved to
Kharghar.
Kharghar. That's New Bombay, New Mumbai. Ah, there. Oh, Chief Minister doesn't want it.
Yeah, no problem. Initially, I'm going to do it.
Ah, right. So he's not given the land. You have the land.
More additional. You're very busy.
Trying, trying. We have a lot of shows coming up now. We have the 100 show was yesterday. Then 5 more shows are planned. Plus 2, so 7 more shows are planned till October. Huh? No, there are some from Bombay, some from Delhi. So we travel from wherever to wherever we travel. Total, including Maharaji, the cast and crew and technical people, makeup, backstage, all those together comes to 30 people. 30 people we travel everywhere.
All are professional.
All are professionals. All are professionals. Big job. Big job. Big job.
अब यहाँ आपसे मिल करके सीधा नोएडा जाएंगे। इंडिया टुडे और कई जगह का इंटरव्यूज।
They have interviews lined up, some PR exercise happening because it's very rare, Maharaj ji, that a Hindi play comes to 100 shows. And not many people can do it. Ji? Yes. It's a particular leaf from Mahabharata, which you know. So it is important to interpret various stories of Mahabharata to today's life. How is it relevant to our life today? Then people can connect. Yeah, but Maharajji don't consider this Ramayana and Mahabharata mythology. I take it as history.
I think it is the word of God.
Yes. Yes.
Going back to the
Yes.
instruction is there,
Yes. And now, Maharajji, the atmosphere in India and everywhere among NRIs is very positive with BJP government and Modi ji. The atmosphere is very positive.
ये
So we
सांसद
are-
भी रह चुके हैं महाराज बीजेपी से मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट
So,
बिहार से
so I think now in today's environment, it is very important that the Hindu awakening really happens fast. Otherwise, we are in trouble. So I have taken it on myself. I am also writing some scripts for feature films, which are very Hindu oriented subjects, which are from our history, Maharaj. There is nothing fictional.
I was sure that the Muslim star, like,
Ji?
I was sure that the Muslim star, Muslim heroes,
I will not have Muslim heroes.
were not paid.
आजकल आजकल ऐसे कर
You get married to Indian girl.
Yes.
I had a Muslim,
Yes. That's what is happening. But that's not happening only in India. It's happening also abroad. Maharaji, when I was staying in London from 91 to 95, that is the first time I saw there's a place called Slough, which is outside London, and they had a rate card for Muslim boys to convert Hindu and Sikh girls. And then they had a proper rate card. If you convert so and so community of Hinduism, the girl from that community, so much money you will get. And the Sikhs never convert. So the highest rate card was for Sikh girls. Their agenda has been going on for a long time. So it is very important that our philosophy, what is happening, Maharaji, is our parents are thinking that we have to make our children secular. What is secular? So I keep telling people, Hindu means secular. So make them Hindu first, they will automatically become secular. So this is the kind of thought process I am carrying in my films, the scripts I am writing, that Hindu means secular. Make your children Hindu first. In order to make them secular, they become rootless
यस
because they are not taught anything. Whereas the other communities, the Christians teach them, their children, Bible, yes, everything. Madrasas, Muslim children go to, but we don't believe in it.
We look on this birthday, December. And we offer prize there.
Yes.
So, a Muslim boy, very sharp. So, we married the whole Gita.
Huh?
He very, very, very well. So, I tried to do so many, asked him to speak. He said, but I say, Mr. Muslim, so I talk to the Bible. He said, Muslim, what do you do? Muslim, yes, God. The Hindu,
So I keep telling people, learn the Gita, you are done. It's the essence of the Vedas and the Upanishads. Stories from the Gita. You should make stories from the Gita. Various stories to, elaborate a particular shloka. So if you do it like that, I think it will appeal to people. Like Maharaji, just now they have given me this book, right?
शिव भगवान का क्या नाम?
And he
गीता
said,
में तो गीता में क्या क्या पूरा स्टोरी लिखा है ना
so he just told me that each adhyay is one khand of the book. So he's done it in story format, so for people to understand. So if you have stories ready-made like that, you should make those stories so that the children are attracted and children understand that this is the philosophy, this is the essence of this particular verse. That's the only way, Maharaji, to attract the new generation.
We have a very active preacher. We don't have
कल इन्होंने क्या किया महाराज, चूँकि हमारी इस्कॉन प्रोग्राम था तो इन्होंने एंडिंग जो है इस्कॉन के हिसाब से कर दिया। एंडिंग बहुत अच्छा किया। और जो
I wrote Maharaji the different ending. Otherwise, our show used to end at one particular point. Then I added from there, and then I added.
वो सबको बहुत अच्छा लगा।
You know the last shlokas of
Last-
last adhyay and Sarvadharman Parityajya. So that Samarpan is the only thing. And then told Arjun, Tasmat Uttishta Kaunteya Yuddhaya Bhuta Nishchaya. Because we all are in this world, this is our Kurukshetra. The material world is a Kurukshetra. Every day there are new challenges. And I wrote it for yesterday's show, but I'm going to retain it for every show now.
मैंने कल रात को बताया कि हर शो में इसको डालें।
Every show I will
फिर
retain.
चक्रों से कृष्ण ही निकाल सकते हैं।
You like my show?
Ji?
कौन सा श्लोक?
मन मना
The shlokas which I added,
Show that you really get a big demand for the show.
I'm unable to understand you.
There's a big demand.
Yes, there is a big demand for the shows.
Yes.
So now we are doing one in Durgapur, then two in Mumbai, and 3 shows back in Delhi, in Kamani Auditorium where he came last time. So in
इनका
till
जब शो
October.
होता है तो हमको बुलाते हैं। आई गो।
So till October, we have lined up 6-7 shows. There is a big demand.
The presentation was the presentation was very professional.
Ji, ji. We took a lot of effort, Maharaji. Yeah. We called an artist, a martial artist from Manipur. You know, all those fights that you saw, they're the Manipur style martial arts, the old Indian martial arts of northeast India, Manipur. So we called him because we can't have actual swords to fight. Somebody will get hurt. So then we thought of devising like that.
तलवार की जगह इन्होंने स्टिक से वार किया कि स्टिक से थोड़ा इजी रहता है, तलवार तो चुभ सकता है।
Then it's taken a long time to prepare, and but it's doing very well, Maharaji, with God's grace.
Sure.
Yes, we did 100 show yesterday, so 7 more. Doing well. I was just telling him the situation in Bengal is becoming so bad that we should be performing more in Bengal so that people are attracted to our own Krishna and our philosophy and Gita. So Calcutta, Mayapur, this is where we should be performing. In the interiors also we should perform. Somewhere, not very interior, but outskirts of some place, some big city. So that people, yeah, we can work that out. When there are more number of shows, Maharaji, then we can on a tour kind of a thing. If there is a tour of 3-4 shows, at least 3 shows, then we can reduce the costs. We can, because then the travel costs and everything gets reduced, no? So we can work that out, and that's what I was telling.
जो द्रौपदी महाभारत में इनके साथ बनी थी ना, शी इज स्टेइंग इन कोलकाता, तो आई एम टच में उनके संपर्क में हूँ द्रौपदी की, रूपा गांगुली। तो एक बार हम मंदिर आएगी, वो उनको गीता भी दिया, तो वो भी बहुत परेशान करती है ममता बनर्जी सर, बीजेपी से नहीं पढ़ रही है ना, तो हमने मिलवा दिया था। तो वो कह रहे हैं कि जब कलकत्ता में कहीं और होगा, बंगाल में, तो वो द्रौपदी को द्रौपदी बनाएंगे, तो उसे और जानना चाहिए।
So then there'll be more audience.
कि बंगाली लोग बहुत पसंद करते हैं उसको,
हाँ।
रूपा गांगुली,
She's very popular in Bengal.
रूपा गांगुली, तो कहीं वही उसको
We can
द्रौपदी
do that.
बनाने
We
में
can
हम
think of
रहेंगे।
doing things like that. But shows is one part, but overall what I'm doing now in life is trying to use cinema to revive our Hinduism, revive the culture, Hindu culture, our ethos, our philosophy. It's difficult, Maharaji, I must say. It's difficult, and I need your blessings. Yes. Most of our heroes and stars are all westernized, and they know nothing
Ah.
about Hindu philosophy and ethos. The top 3 are Muslims, they have nothing to do with it. But even Hindu stars, they have nothing to do with Hinduism and they all want to be secular.
harmony purpose.
Huh?
जब सब
Harmony.
शो देखे
Oh. They want to be assimilated within the film industry. Huh? Yes, because they promote you. There was one actor called Irfan Khan. When I had made a serial called Geeta Rahasya, I cast him as Kans. Good actor. But he was picked up suddenly by Shah Rukh, and they support, these, and then he became an international star. He's no more. He died in during COVID. But now his son is being promoted by all these guys. So the Muslim heroes promote their own people, but our heroes don't promote anyone.
सुशांत सिंह को कास्ट में पीछे लग गए थे
They don't promote our own people. They all want to become secular. They haven't understood yet. There's nothing called secularism. There's nothing called secularism. Hinduism means secularism. Otherwise, all these people wouldn't have settled in this country, no? If it was not for Hindu kings, Parsis wouldn't settle here. Sikhism has come out of Hinduism. Jainism and Buddhism has come out of Hinduism. Yes.
ब्राह्मण
So all these, and then we all know that the firstborn, the eldest child, male child, used to be given to Sikhism to fight Islam. But in the film industry, they don't want to know Hinduism. They all want to mingle together, drink, smoke, have parties. They feel comfortable doing that. They feel otherwise I will be ostracized. Yes, yes. No, they are very clear. They are very clear. This is our story, Jewish story, and we are doing it. They are very clear. Yes. But I don't know, let me think, now that you have said, whether Bhagavad Gita can be made into the choicest shlokas can be taken, and then the stories along with that can be roped in like a one story. Whether that is possible. I need to think. Huh? In the theaters, yes. Then as a film you can do it. It's easier to do it like that. But we have to pick up stories, and then there has to be one protagonist, and then that protagonist's life goes through those stories, and that philosophy is... I think it's a good idea, Maharaji. It's a good idea. No, but we'll have to find funders from outside. Film industry will do nothing. Film industry will not do anything for this. We will have to find funders from outside. Like decades ago, there was a film called Jai Santoshi Ma. Okay, the funder was from outside the film industry. That film is making money even today. It's made...
very popular.
Jai Santoshi Ma must have made nothing less than 100 crores till now. It was made on 1 lakh budget. Budget of 1 lakh.
उसमें
In
जो
70s.
जो हीरो बने थे हमारे इस कांजूर से जुड़े हुए थे वो। बहुत अच्छे आदमी थे। इसको कोई डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर नहीं मिल रहा था इस फिल्म को।
Nobody was willing to distribute and show it in the
कोई
film.
मिलता नहीं था। वो बड़ा
And
परेशान
then
थे।
people went mad when it was released.
और राधा
I think-
राजबिहारी
I think-
दरअसल कल आते थे तो प्रार्थना करते थे कि भाई फिर कोई डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर मिल जाए।
What you are saying, Maharaji, I need
ऐसा
to
हुआ।
apply my mind. and if when there is something concrete to discuss, then I will come back to you on this.
I can arrange the finances.
Ji?
I cannot arrange to find a financing.
You can or you can't?
I can't.
Oh, that's okay. That for Gita, I'm sure people will be willing to fund the Gita project. But guidance from that point of view, that these are the shlokas and these are the kind of stories that we can take it and make that one protagonist go through that, like a young boy who's facing Kurukshetra of life, and then how his life becomes better.
Yeah, Krishna.
So then there is a Krishna. Correct. So someone will come in his life as who is like a guide, and then he takes him through. And if we can make that whole thing as one film, feature film, and a modern story, I think we will find someone. But basically content. I'll come back to you on this, Maharaji. It's a very good idea. It's an idea. Yes. Have you seen that film? You must have seen it.
No.
No? It's a very nice film. Very nice film. 10 Commandments. It starts with Egypt, of course, and all these people, Jews. Then they go. Moses is their leader, and how he goes to that river of Jordan and their newfound land, their divine land, and there are certain miracles and whatever. So all that. But Gita is more practical, no, Maharaji? It's to be used in practical life, in our day-to-day life. So we have to bring the story in day-to-day life through a protagonist. I'll work on it. I'll work on it and come back to you on the story part. Then we'll see what happens about the funding.
All movies have finance.
Yeah.
Money.
No. Oh, they are financed. But we'll have to raise finance for this. But it won't be very heavy because it's a modern story, no? It's a modern story. So it won't be like a historical. You don't need hundreds of crores for this. No, it's a small amount, 20-25 crore kind of a thing. We can do a good film. But the content has to be very appealing and solid.
They say that now making movies have become very expensive.
It has. Even the smallest of the film is like 20 crores, Swamiji. Because everybody's, the spot boy to cameraman to camera assistants, light boys, everybody's fees have gone up. So even if you make a film with newcomers,
कोविड के बाद महाराज रेट सब बढ़ गए। अभी अनुज जोटा जो 5 लाख रुपए लेते थे अब 10 लाख कर दिए। भजन संध्या का 10 लाख सुनते हैं। अभी बंगलोर वाले करा रहे हैं। पंडित वाला बंगलोर अनुज जोटा का भजन संध्या आज वो भक्त पुरुषोत्तम महाराज न्यूज भेजे मैंने देखा तो अब सब बढ़ा दिए सब कोविड की वजह से सब कर
even film industry, everybody's rates, unions, no, there are unions now. I mean, unions were always there.
हाँ
Top stars.
Oh, top stars go in tens of crores.
एक आदमी का
Tens of crores. But it's the workers, the junior artists and the light men, and they used to get not much money.
आर्टिस्ट थे ये सब मजे आर्टिस्ट थे उनको
In my show also, most of the artists are so expensive because they all have to make a living, no, Swamiji? They all have to make a living. So one understands it has become very expensive.
Because that is the most popular hero in India.
In India, you can't say that because South heroes are also equally popular. So when you think of India, there is South India also.
अभी
वहाँ का
रजनीकांत
ज़्यादा अच्छा।
Rajnikant se bhi,
अभी
there are newer heroes after Rajnikant. So many of them, Ajit and
अभी उसका
South.
प्रोड्यूसर उनको BMW कार गिफ्ट दिया रजनीकांत को न्यूज आ गई थी जस्ट सी
What is BMW car? You get it in 1 crore.
1 crore.
These people charge 20 crore, 25 crore,
Yes.
50 crore. One movie, 1 star. That's why the films budget has gone up. But even newcomer, like they made Kerala Story with newcomers, even that film cost 20 crores. Because all the other paraphernalia is expensive. Equipment hire is expensive. Today, if you take a spot boy,
costume,
spot boy who gives you tea, coffee, this, whatever, per day he has to be paid 3,000 rupees. It's become very expensive.
एनिमल सप्लायर को पैसा होगा.
I appreciate it.
Ji Maharaj?
I appreciate your thinking.
Well,
I
I'm
appreciate your thinking.
yes, thank you. Need your blessings for success, because I 2-3 scripts I have written, all Hindu point of view, and I'm not apologetic about it. That is my philosophy. That is the philosophy of this land.
Anyone else in the movie industry do that? You are.
Very few people. You mean I acted in movies?
You know,
Huh.
you know people in the movie industry. It's not you.
Like me? There are a few. But they are not in the production side. They are more on acting side. There are more of actors like that. But we need more producers who will stand by this philosophy. That is the problem. We need more superstars who will stand by. One superstar. Now see, Sunny Deol has done that film Gaddar. Now it has nothing to do with Hinduism, but it is India and Pakistan. It has done, Marathi, it's done business of, Sunny Deol is old, 65-year-old, 67-year-old. But he's acted again because his first movie was 20 years ago a big hit. So they made a sequel, part 2 of Gaddar. It has crossed business of 400 crores.
Within 2 weeks,
Within 2 weeks,
400 crore
400 crores it has crossed.
क्रॉस गदर मचा रखा.
बहुत पैसा कमा लिया.
हाँ. So
एक दिन में 45
people,
crore.
so people must understand that if you give the right thing to the audience what they want to see today, you will do good business. They made a film called Kerala Story on conversions, how they convert what you were saying, Hindu girls to Islam and everything. It's a systematic thing. So they made a film just about 20-25 crores. That film has done business of 300 crores. So that's what I am thinking on your idea. If you make a film on a few shlokas, you take few shlokas for the first part of the film and take that hero through the life journey and how this Gita philosophy helps him fight his own battles and he comes out as a winner. If that kind of a story can be made, I'm sure we can do it under 25 crores because it's a modern subject. And then if it does well, then his life can continue. And then you do part 2, there are newer challenges before him. How again Gita helps him. I think that's a very good idea.
Where we have seen a movie.
Movie has more impacts on Maharaji. Serial these days nobody watches.
सबके हाथ में फोन है आजकल.
Huh?
फोन सबके हाथ में है, सब
हाँ.
देखते हैं.
So everybody watches on the phone.
They want to watch serials now.
Nobody watches serials these days. They have lost charm. No good actor
Absolutely.
wants to. The two people are after me to do one serial. But nobody watches serial. And I don't want to commit myself to 3 years, 4 years doing only one serial. So one particular this thing they are saying it's only a 3 months job, but it's a very important role, so I'm considering it. Because I want to do this more. I don't want to be stuck into one project.
But when you an actor and director.
I act, write and direct. But I individually, independently act as well. I did a few films, I acted in a few films, but the role has to be good, no Maharaji. I did Mohenjo-daro, and I did Kedarnath. I did these films.
केदारनाथ was hit हो गई.
But even there, if you see, the producer-director, wanting to be secular, made the hero into a Muslim. A Muslim person, hero, is saving everybody, is sacrificing his life for Hindus. That's how they show.
And,
That's how they show. Right? Each one has to find out his own.
you know, Surdas very well.
Yeah, I know Surdaji very well.
फोन लगा है?
I go home.
लगा